Thank you. I am here to welcome everybody to the groundbreaking ceremony for something we've been very excited about, our early learning forest. I am Tara Smallstig. I'm the current chair of the corporate board for the Y, and I am so excited to be here and share the news of what we're doing as this new community project comes to life, literally. The board of directors are just so proud of Appletree and the Child Development Center here and all of the wonderful things that the staff are doing with the kids in our community. And so if you can help me, we'd just like to give them a round of applause. Yay. Every day we serve 271 children between the ages of 6 and 12 through this very center. We take very seriously the responsibility we have been entrusted as caregivers, nurturers, educators, and role models. Our goal is to always provide the best in early learning opportunities for our children. We are honored to have the support of Ball Brothers Foundation in this cutting-edge initiative. It will provide an opportunity for a paradigm shift in learning for our children now and years to come. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to thank you for being here and thank you for all of your support. And I'd also like to introduce Hector Vargas, who's going to give us our invocation.
We are here to celebrate Earth Day in Appletree's Early Learning Forest. God says it is our job to take care of the earth and learn from it. The Bible says in Job, "But ask the animals and they will teach you," or the birds of the air and they will tell you, or speak to the earth and it will teach you, or let the fish of the sea inform you. Thank you everyone for coming, and may God bless Appletree's Early Learning Forest.
Yay! Next, we're going to have room 11 is going to do some entertainment for us. I think they're behind you, so if you want to turn around.
The Johnny Appleseed song is about a real American man named Johnny Appleseed who lived many years ago. He loved to plant apple seeds. This song is about being thankful for the earth, the sun, and the rain that helps the apple seeds grow into beautiful trees with apples to eat. Oh, the earth is good to me, so I thank the earth for giving me the things I need, the sun, the rain, and the apple seed. The earth is good to me. Oh, the earth is good to me, and so I thank the earth for giving me the things I need, the sun, the rain, and the apple seed. The earth is good to me.
Way up high in an apple tree, 5 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, 4 red apples smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, 4 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, 3 red apples smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, 3 red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, two red apples smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, two red apples smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, one red apple smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, one red apple smiled down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came an apple, it was good. Way up high in that apple tree, no red apple smiled down at me. Way up high in that apple tree, no more apples smiling down at me. I shook that tree as hard as I could. Down came no apples, they're gone for good. Way up high in that apple tree, no more apples left for me. Shut the apple tree! You help me. Baby, please love me and let me shake your apple tree. Baby, please love me and let me shake your apple tree. I won't do no harm. I wanna hold you in my arms. I got a whole lot of love. Little girl waiting on you. I got a whole lot of money. Let me show you what I can do. Have mercy on me and let me shake your apple tree. I cried over you. I don't want somebody new. I cried over you.
Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our President and CEO, Kathy Clark, who it is always a pleasure for me to work with. And I'm so excited, though, to be bringing this project forward. And Kathy, I know wants to tell a little more about it.
Yeah, thanks, Tara. I have to tell a story, so if you know me very well, I can't do anything without telling a little bit of a story. So this early learning forest came about in, I think, kind of a different way than our projects usually come about. To be honest, this early learning initiatives, as most of you have noticed through MAP and through the Chamber, has really come to the forefront in our community. And it's become an important initiative, and I'm actually very excited that that's become important and is front of mind in our community. But I can tell you that Diana and her staff and Appletree and the Ball Brothers Foundation have actually been ahead of this game for a very long time now. And so probably a couple of years ago, Richard Armstrong, our camp director, and Diana Badger both said, "Have you read this book?" And it's called Last Child in the Woods. About that same time, I had gone to see Judd for some reason, and he had that book on his desk. And he said, "Have you read Last Child in the Woods yet?" And I was like, "No, but I think I need to." Evidently, it's a really good book. So out of that, Diana spent more time with me saying, "We have to do this, Kathy. We have to do this. This is the answer. We have to do this." And I said, we have to do what? We have to make sure that there are woods and nature available for these kids. They are bouncing off the walls. If there aren't any walls to bounce off of, they won't be bouncing off of them. And that came out of another quote. But she's in my office pounding my desk telling me that we have to do this, just so you know. So somehow, Amy, where is Amy? Where is Amy? Hi, Amy. Amy was a graduate student at Ball State in the School of Landscape Architecture, and Amy was like, yeah, we can do this. I'll do a concept drawing, and then Diana and Jody, where's Jody? Dr. Naderi Rosenblatt. Rosenblatt Naderi, I got it backwards. Started to talk, and before I knew it, to be really honest, I was in a really big room with a lot of people, finding out that we have the resources, we have the interest, and we have the opportunity to do this in our community. It's called Wild Kindergarten. In Europe, in Germany, there are about 500 of these. There are only a couple in the United States, and why not have one right here at Appletree is kind of the thought I got. And really what this does, if you read any of the research that has been done for kids who are coming into kindergarten who have been in or not in early learning environments, they're coming in with things that are called, they don't have the self-regulation skills. And so what does that mean? It means that it's not about numbers and reading and writing. It's been about, I can't control my emotions, I can't control my actions, I don't know how to do a lot of the things that somebody my age should know to do. And so all the research has proven that this type of program will enable these children not only to go into kindergarten ready and advanced, but also to have those emotional skills that they need to be able to succeed in school. So this project was really born out of that desire to make sure that all of our kids have this opportunity. The other thing that it hopefully will do is to be a prototype for other child care centers in our community and around the country, so that they too can mobilize resources and begin to create these spaces for kids. And I would tell you a story about how I caught a grub worm on the end of a straw, but nobody wants to hear that again and what I learned from it. So we do have some thank yous, though, just really kind of quickly before Judd makes his comment. Monty Brown, where are you? Come here, Monty. I don't need the microphone. Monty, the way part of this worked is Monty had a conversation with Judd, and anytime that happens, I know there's something else coming. And so I just want to say on behalf of future generations, thank you, Monty Brown, very much. And then the person who pounds on my desk and gets what she wants, Miss Diana, we want to say thank you. I will tell you at that point I was afraid of her. So
these kids need it.
Be very afraid. So thank you, Diana. Jody, I'm sorry I got it wrong early, but Jody is Diana's partner in crime in some of this. And so I would like Jody and the landscape architect students to come on up. I really appreciate the work and the creative genius behind some of this. Where are those guys? Come on.
There's a bunch of them out here.
Jody. This is Chris and Amy. They are wonderful. Our teachers in good hands at these folks. Oh, there's Rachel. I didn't see Rachel.
Bo is over there. Bo, come on.
They have chronic, yay. There he goes. They have chronic fatigue tree planting. And finally, to people that, I tell you what, inspire me every day to be cutting edge, to go way beyond my comfort zone on this particular project, and I won't say any more about that, I promise, maybe. To Judd and the Ball Brothers Foundation, they're just incredible and support us in everything we do and really push the envelope. So we want to say thank you. And so Judd come up and make a few comments, and Jody, and then we're going to plant some trees. Woo.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? How's that? Well, thank you all for being here today. This is exciting. This is something that Ball Brothers Foundation has tried to do for most of its almost 88 years in terms of doing things with the environment, doing things with education. And this kind of marries two of our recent initiatives up, our Outdoor Pursuits Initiative and our Early Childhood Development Initiative. It has elements of both, and for all the reasons that Kathy was talking about, and I believe Jody will talk about here a little bit, in terms of the disconnection from nature that our children are seeing these days. And Richard Love's book is really a great book if you haven't read that. But to get kids back in the woods and get them in a creative learning environment that has a little bit more opportunity and challenge, I guess, than just being in a room. It's just an exciting thing. And then to teach our children, especially appropriate on Earth Day, to teach our children to understand as consumers, to use our environment when appropriate and to protect it always. I think this is so important. This is a big, bold, daring thing, I think. Maybe it doesn't look like that much, but it certainly will be. And we're very excited to be, as Ball Brothers Foundation, a supporter of this, and look forward to years and years of great learning and great understanding in the outdoors. So thank you very much to Appletree, the Y, and everyone else at Ball State and everyone else that's helped with this. It's very exciting, so thank you.
Yeah, bold and daring is what I've learned more about prairie grass and wetlands than I ever thought I could comprehend. So, Jody, you want to come say a couple of words real quick, and then we're gonna plant a tree.
I never stand between people and a shovel. So I guess I really have to start by thanking the children because you showed me what it meant to be outside and to be learning about themselves as much as they were learning about the earth that they're a part of. It was extraordinary to have the opportunity to work with Appletree and my students, the bigger kids as we call them, and the little kids out in the woods with the Cooper Farm being opened up to us, the woods back there at Cooper. I think what I learned most is that children of all ages flourish in moments where they just connect with nature, unencumbered by any kind of an adult version of what their environment should be. And you can see them blossom over the days that Elsie and Diana and the staff from Appletree and I went out with your children, those of you who are parents of these guys. And we just watched their attention span increase. We watched their self-confidence increase. We watched their capability of being self-directed and self-motivated increase in even 4 or 5 visits to the woods. It was just amazing to see it and to get a chance to document that. I really have to thank Judd and Ball Brothers and Appletree for making that possible for my students at the university to go through a couple of years now of research and implementation. Thanks to Kathy and all the folks from the Y for bearing with us as we learned and shared our growth in this incredibly nice, wonderful project. I think that the moment for me where I all of a sudden realized that it was going to be an incredible event was we were at Ball Brothers Foundation and Amy was presenting the concept of her thesis, and sitting at the table, thanks to Judd, were the DNR and Appletree and the Y and us, and I all of a sudden realized that Muncie really could become an epicenter for this type of teaching and this type of initiative, and that Indiana could become a center for early childhood education that really welcomed children in nature and made their growth as complete human beings possible. I've since lived with a 2-year-old for 6 weeks, so I fully appreciate how difficult it is to have them in an adult world and try to continuously be guiding them when everything around them is about no, don't touch, no more buttons and so forth. But to take her out in the woods and to take these children out in the woods, it really is just an extraordinary thing. And I invite you all to come to Cooper on one of our trips to watch it and to see it. So thank you, everyone. Appreciate it and enjoy the day.
Okay, one more person. Nancy Hoffman is the chair of the board at Appletree and a former Ivy Tech early learning educator. So, Nancy.
What an exciting day and a way to celebrate Earth Day, April 22nd, 2013. Again, so many people to say thank you to that have made all this possible. The Ball brothers, the Ball State students, the Y, the teachers here at Appletree and the whole Appletree, and then the children and families that have participated and showed by their involvement how exciting children are when they get out to the woods. We know children live through their senses, and nature is a principal source of sensory stimulation and has just endless opportunities for discovery. Research shares with us many specifics. You already heard the last child in the woods mention Richard Louv. He says all children need nature, not just the ones whose parents appreciate nature, not only those children of certain economic class or culture or special abilities, every child. Wonder why that is. If you look at the researchers who over time have been looking at this, and you already heard the direct observation, and if you take a child out, you'll see it for yourself. But some of the connections that have been made that will prove to be very helpful to children being successful in school. Connections with green outdoor spaces can relieve symptoms of attention deficit disorder in children. Being outdoors is connected to stress reduction and health benefits such as reduction in obesity. Preschool children with daily access to natural outdoor environments showed much better coordination and focused attention than children that are in man-made planned playgrounds. Being in nature can improve all children's capabilities in cognitive abilities and resistance to negative stress and depression. And finally, green space fosters social development and promotes social interaction. So every aspect of the child benefits. Going back to our Native American heritage, Luther Standing Bear said, "Man's heart away from nature becomes hard. The Lakota know that lack of respect for growing, living things soon leads to lack of respect for human beings." I'd like to close with a word of thought and prayer to our Creator. Our Father, thank you for your awesome gift of nature and for the diversity and beauty that it offers. Thank you for the gift of children who bring such joy and a sense of wonder to enrich our world. And Father, thank you this day that we have the beginning to bring those two forces together in new and creative ways to bring healthy and educational opportunities to the children. Amen. Thank you for coming, and I hope you will get involved with us. We know we believe in hands-on learning for all ages, and we've got all kind of things around here, planting trees, and Kathy's going to...
Yeah, if Judd and this thing's got to go off. Nellie and Hector and Jody and Diana will come over and grab a shovel. Ready? You guys ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Yay! We can finish this, and thank you all for coming. If you want to stay and plant some more trees, well, Hector's going to finish this one off. If you'd like to stay and plant some more trees, I think we have...
got a lot over here.
Who's doing that?
We have the design build group here. We have two areas we can plant. The hole's already dug for you. So.
Yeah, so if you'd like to, they'll be...
We have kneeling pads and gloves.
Go ahead, because that concludes our program. Thank you. Let's fill it up, guys. All right. I'm going to hire you. You guys are doing a good job. Good job.
There we go.
Yeah. Good Good job, guys.
Good, how are you?
Spread it all around. It's all going to get out of there. Sorry. Keep going.
There we go. Here, you want to go plant a tree now?
There you go, buddy.
Well, I think I'm going to
Good job, guys.
Hey, that's good.
There you go.
I know you want to plant a tree. I've done that already. Let's go.
Ooh, I found some new kids to hire. Yes.
I know. It's rain this game now. Filling it up, guys. Oh, yeah. Got it, Nellie? It's fine. It's all good. Hey, Nellie, come around here with Gary. Come around this way. Or you can put it in this way. Push it in that way. Oh, yeah. And then get some. And then dump it. Okay. Here we go. You want to do it? Good job.